All right, so let's jump right in here. Kimberly is asking a question. Free trial combined with a temporary discount. When a member initially signs up, is there a way to give them 1, a free 2-month trial, 2, a discounted price for 6 months, and then 3, the full price starting at month 9? No, you can't do 3 different things. You can do 2 different things, but you can't do 3. So you could do a free month trial and then full price going forward. Actually, wait, can you do that? You might be able to do it using coupons. Let me just check something right here. But yeah, you can't do it just based on product pricing alone, because products can't be configured to have 3 different pricing mechanisms. However, if you are open to using a coupon, you could create a coupon. Let me look at your question again. Discounted price for 6 months. Yeah, sorry. No, you can't. You can't do it even with coupons, because coupon, you have the ability, you could give them a discounted price for the first charge, but you couldn't do it for only 6 months worth of charges and then switch over to a different pricing at 9 months. So yeah, you can only do 2 of the things that you want to do using products. The only other thing I can think of is you could, if you really just want to give them a discounted price for 6 months, you could give them a 2-month trial, a discounted price for 6 months, and then have the membership expire at that point, so that they have to, if they want to continue with it, they have to sign up for a new membership at the full price. But I could see that easily backfiring and people just not signing up again. So, you know, that's not really a great solution. So unfortunately, you don't have too many options here in terms of how to address this. I think probably the best thing to do is you'll just have to choose, well, actually what you could do is the 2-month trial could be a free expiring membership. So you don't even take their card. You could just say, hey, here's a free month trial, and you basically make that membership expire after 2 months, which you can do here in the membership level settings. You can just set this to 2 months. So they'll get access for free for 2 months, but if they want continued access, then you can have a product that they purchase, which you can set up to be, so say your discounted price, so say your retail price is $200 and your discounted price is $100. You could say that they pay $100 a month for 6 months, and then the subscription is monthly. So basically in this case, when they sign up for this, they'll pay $100 a month for 6 months. And then starting the 7th month, they'll pay $200 a month. So you could do that, start them on a free membership that expires, and then force them, if they want to continue access, then to pay you with a discounted price for 6 months, and then going into full price. So you could do it that way. Just looking at the chat here. Why is this water so, oh, I know. What if the product was discounted price trial for 6 months and then full price, and then the coupon was 2 months free? But the coupon can't do anything. it can only do one, it can only apply to the first charge. It can either apply to the first charge or all charges. You can't say apply to first 2 charges. So that's the limitation of the coupon. So anyway, we'll be releasing a recording of this. I know I kind of like rattled off a few different options. So there'll be a recording of this. So you can rewatch those and decide which one's best for you. Okay, so sorry, I got to do one thing. I forgot to heat up my water, and that's extremely important. I'm just going to put it on the stove. Turn it on. Okay, that's done. All right, so Felipe is asking, sorry. Concerning MemberMouse running with iDev affiliate, once affiliate has been set up, do we have to manage the affiliation from MemberMouse or iDev's site? For example, if we have to create a coupon or whatever, can you tell the basic process? Can you tell the basic process of using iDev affiliate with MemberMouse? I don't understand that last sentence. Can you tell the basic process of using iDev affiliate with MemberMouse? Can you, yeah, there might be a word missing there or something. I think that you're asking if you create a coupon in MemberMouse. Actually, I don't know what you're asking. So let me know, clarify in the chat and I'll come back. This next question is from Viola. I have a question about switching between membership products. I see a developmental kit and I created a curriculum using those kits in 3 variations. 3 times a day for 1 month, 2 times a day for 2 months, or once a day for 3 months. How can the customer switch between these memberships if they have different pricing? Can the switch be prorated in the point of time when they do it? So as long as your products with the different price points are associated with different membership levels, MemberMouse has automated proration functionality such that if somebody purchases a different price product on a different membership level, MemberMouse will automatically apply any proration necessary. Okay, so, but you do need to make sure they're on different membership levels, because if you switch between prices on the same membership level, proration won't happen. So you set up 3 membership levels, set up your different price products associated with each membership level, and then your customers can, as long, by the way, also, as long as they're subscription products too, this isn't going to work for one-time purchase products. There's a whole list of exclusions, which you can look up in an article that we have on proration. It tells you like all the basic guidelines that need to happen in order for proration to work. So you'll want to check that out. But if you have 3 subscription products and each one of those products is associated with a different membership level, then customers can switch between products and proration will happen. This question is from Nick. My main question was answered already by your excellent support team. Great. But I wanted to ask something else about shipping physical goods. Do you have any recommended integrations, for example, for drop shipping or to connect with fulfillment companies? Sorry. You know, there are different tools available for that. Like, for example, there's WooCommerce. And I know people have used that, but the thing is, you know, myself personally, I actually am working on a course right now using MemberMouse, and there's a physical goods component to that. And I've opted to use Shopify. And the reason I've done that is because if you want to use any type of WordPress plugin like WooCommerce or something else, you could certainly do that. But the development efforts are just going to be far more, it really depends on if, like for me personally, it's okay for me from a customer experience perspective that when they want to purchase physical goods, they go to a different site. So I have my site where I'm offering my course content and they're going through the lessons of the course, blah, blah, blah. But if they want to buy physical products, I send them to Shopify. And I personally am okay with that. I don't think it's going to cause an issue for my customers. Now I could see if you have a particular type of audience and your brand is such, you may need a more integrated solution, in which case, yeah, use something like WooCommerce to handle the digital goods portion of the physical goods portion of your business. But if it doesn't matter to you, yeah, using something like Shopify is totally a great way to go, because then you don't have to do a lot of work on your end from a development standpoint. Okay, so Felipe saying, do we have to manage iDev affiliate from MemberMouse or iDev affiliate? So really there's nothing, once somebody signs up as an affiliate for you, there's nothing you need to manage about that affiliate, really. MemberMouse will automatically create the affiliate account in iDev affiliate, right? And now that affiliate can log into iDev affiliate and access the different resources they need, access URLs, such any assets such that they can promote your product. So now anytime they do that, ultimately all links that the affiliates will be using all go back to your site, right? So everything, regardless of how affiliates choose to promote your product, the prospects will end up on your site, which is the MemberMouse site. Now, MemberMouse will track that affiliate information in the cookies such that if that prospect makes a purchase, MemberMouse will keep track of that, okay? Now, the integration that MemberMouse offers between iDev affiliate and itself will take care of communicating those sales to iDev affiliate. So the only thing that you need to do is, and you can create coupons, which will basically discount the price. And as long as you set up your commission profiles, like you define how you want your affiliates to benefit. If it's a percentage-based relationship, meaning you're giving them 20% of the sale or something like this, you can offer whatever coupons you want to customers purchasing from you. So say that your product is $100 and your affiliate relationship with people is that they get 50% of the sale. In a normal case, affiliates will send prospects to your site, prospect will buy, MemberMouse will inform iDev that happened. iDev will know that the agreement is 50%, so you will now have a $50 payout to pay to that affiliate. Okay, so MemberMouse takes care of all that. The only thing you need to do is go into iDev affiliate and do the payouts every month or whatever you've promised to your affiliates, how often you're going to do it. If you create a coupon in MemberMouse, say for 50% off, so the difference that will happen is the affiliate sends a prospect to your site, the prospect enters in the coupon, the price on the checkout page changes to $50 because it's a 50% off coupon. The prospect buys. MemberMouse lets iDev affiliate know that a sale of $50 happened. Your arrangement with the affiliate is 50% of sale. So the affiliate will now be when you go to run those reports in iDev affiliate, they'll be due $25. If your relationship with the affiliate is a flat rate agreement that they always get $50, regardless of what coupon is used, that you'll have to pay them $50 because that's the arrangement that you made with your affiliates. But all of the management in terms of like what somebody gets paid and reporting that to iDev affiliate, MemberMouse takes care of all that in regards to the integration. So hopefully that answers your question, but let me know if there's a follow-up. Okay, so follow-up question from Viola. You're asking, where do I change the currency? And it's not a silly question. It's a very practical question. You go to checkout settings, other settings, and here's where you change the currency on the site. So that's where you do that. All right. This question is from Alice. When a customer signs up, they automatically receive a welcome email. However, I can't find where this email is coming from. We are linked in with MailChimp. And there are no automated emails. Okay, got it. I know the answer to this. So basically, the welcome emails are set up on the membership level. Okay, so there's a number of places this can be done, but for your situation, based on how you're saying it happened, the fact that you didn't actually set it up yourself, this is likely what's happening. You have a membership level, and if you go to your membership levels and click edit, you'll notice that there's a welcome email section here. All you need to do if you don't want MemberMouse to send it out is uncheck that button and save it. And now MemberMouse won't send any welcome emails out when people join your site. This question is from Ben. Is there a way to offer multiple currencies at checkout via MemberMouse? Wondering if this is available out of the box or if there are any hacks we could use to achieve this. There's nothing out of the box that allows you to do that. And let me think about a hack. I'm pretty sure people have done this before. I don't know exactly how they've done it. There might be a WordPress plugin that they're using that facilitates doing this, because essentially it's a display question, right? It's determining what will be displayed to the user. So what I would recommend is do a search for a WordPress plugin that allows you to switch between multiple currencies on the site. And then that plugin might be able to be used such that on the checkout page, you could display a dropdown and you change the dropdown, the currency in the dropdown, and then the plugin, that third-party plugin, can just basically look at the text on the page, recognize when there's a currency, and convert it. That's what I would suggest. All right, another question from Kimberly about MemberMouse and MailChimp. If I have multiple membership levels mapped to the same MailChimp audience/list, can I pass membership level ID and/or membership level name to MailChimp so I can segment my MailChimp list by membership level? If so, feel free to just point me to a video or doc on MemberMouse. So email settings. I'm not sure we have email settings set up on this dev site. Yeah, we don't. I'm not sure, because we definitely send any bundles that somebody signed up with to MailChimp as part of if they're added to a particular list. But you're talking about membership levels, and my question, well, because I don't think there's a way, because, and the reason being is because the intention in the design, unfortunately I can't show it here, but the intention in the design was that you can segment based on membership level by the fact that you can assign them to different lists. So I think, unfortunately, the only way to make sure that you're segmenting people between membership levels is actually put them on a different list in MailChimp. Okay. Next. Just let me clear out some stuff here. Frederick, yes. Okay, Frederick, yes, I'm getting to your question right now. We're considering moving from another membership plugin to MemberMouse. We have nearly 3,000 subscribers using a combination of PayPal and Stripe payments. I'm sure we'll be able to import our subscribers, but we'll be able to import the hook to the PayPal and Stripe transaction to facilitate renewing subscriptions. You won't be able to, I think I know what you're asking. But I think you're asking that when you switch everybody over, what is going to happen to the existing subscriptions that are active on PayPal and Stripe? And can they be linked to MemberMouse? If that's what you're asking, the answer is no. And I mean, so in the development world, the answer is always yes, but at what price and with what effort? So you could technically do this, but there's a lot of reasons why it doesn't make sense. First of all, MemberMouse isn't going to have a process by which it will make this happen magically for you. So that's one answer. The second thing is, you know, you basically just need to come up with a process whereby you allow those existing subscriptions to track as they do, and then just listen for events in your existing subscriptions that will indicate that they need to renew or rebuild payment failed. And at that natural point, that organic point where somebody's billing has been naturally interrupted, then you get them signed up on the new payment system. So there's basically a period of transition where you have, you know, your 3,000 subscriptions running, and then over time, you know, a certain number of months, these will naturally die off because people cancel or because cards get declined or whatever. And at that point, when they're going to renew, then you have a process whereby you send them the links to the new checkout page on MemberMouse. So this is something that a lot of people have done. And it's not the most elegant thing to look at but from a customer perspective, it's the best experience for them. And it also is the best way to ensure that people don't just you lose revenue just because of some pieces that you're trying to move around by switching sites. Because obviously if you do it in such a way where people have to re-sign up, then a certain percentage of people aren't going to re-sign up. We have a whole article that talks about in more detail what I just described and technically the steps that need to be taken. But it's definitely possible to do the switch and make it happen. Yeah, Cindy posted the migration guide in the chat. So this question is from Nick. Is there a way to release digital content? Yeah, you're welcome, Frederick. Good luck. And yeah, for sure, let our support team know if you have any more questions as you're going through this process. Certain aspects can be a little bit confusing if you're not familiar with things, but our support team knows the answer. So don't think too much about things. If you have a question, just send us an email. We'll be able to guide you in the right direction. This question is from Nick. I already said that. Is there a way to release digital content on the same day each month, like the first of the month? As far as we can see, we can only drip content based on days. If we do day 30, 60, et cetera, then it will get out of sync as each month has a different number of days. Yeah, we don't have a mechanism in MemberMouse to allow you to specifically say on the first of the month release this content. The only way that we have it set up is that you can drip content in relation to when somebody has signed up. So day 3, day 7, whatever, so that's the only mechanism that we have available. Let me think for a second if there's a way to A way that you could do that with a little programming. You may want to take a look at our MemberMouse hooks. I mean, it depends on how important this is to you, how much effort you want to put in. Let me actually developer tools, hooks. Is this what I want? I don't think this is what I want. No. So filters allow you to kind of like add additional functionality at certain places in the process for MemberMouse. For example, this bypass content protection filter. MemberMouse has its own way of protecting content, but if you plug in some PHP function into this particular filter, you can come up with your own strategies for when content should be able to be accessed and when it's not. So you could potentially use this filter to determine if somebody should be able to access content or not. It's not going to help you with notifications, though. It's not going to help you to, well, actually, I guess it wouldn't matter, because if you're releasing the content all on the same day to people, if you want to send out a notification, it's all the same for everybody anyway. So that wouldn't be an issue. So potentially, yeah, you could look at this filter and see if that can help you. Because essentially, what you could do is, yeah, actually, this would be a good mechanism, because it would be pretty straightforward, because you would know across the board when the content should be available to everybody. So yeah, you could use this filter. There's some sample usage up here on how to use it. Obviously, this takes a little bit of PHP knowledge, but only a little bit. It's not super complicated. So take a look at that. I'll put this in the chat, unless Cindy's done it already. Yeah, she did already. All right. Oh, wait, close that. All right, this question is from Melody. How do I track who has signed up with a particular coupon code? Okay, so as long as there's a payment, I'll show you how you can do it. If you're giving things to people for free, then this isn't going to work. But if they're paying you at least over $0 for something, this is how you do it. Share my screen again. So let's see if I have any coupons set up in this system right now. Okay, so I have a coupon called 50% off. So I'm going to open an incognito window, go to the demo site, make a purchase. By the way, demo.membermouse.com, all this stuff that I'm doing, you can go here, do it. You can log in as the administrator, see everything that I'm seeing. If you already have MemberMouse, you already know what it looks like. But if you're just trying to figure out if MemberMouse is right for you, you can check out this site, look at the back end of everything. So I'm going to apply this 50% off coupon. Sorry, this isn't going to help us right now because there's still a $0 charge for today. So I need to purchase something that actually has a charge today in order to show you this today. In that situation, it would still work ultimately when the purchase did happen, but I want to show you this right now. So I need a charge that's going to work right now. Okay, so we're going to be charged $99.50 right now. Okay, so and I used the 50% off coupon. So now if I go back to the back end, we click browse transactions. We can see this purchase happened on May 1st. And if I open up advanced search, you'll see that there's a coupons area. So I can select the coupon, click search, and it would only show me the purchases that happen using the coupon, but it's not showing me it, so I did something wrong. I did use the coupon, didn't I? Okay, well, I did use a coupon. That is how you would do it. And I know that this works because on my own membership site, I just did this morning. So something is weird about this particular, maybe it's because I haven't updated MemberMouse. I don't know. No, that's not it. But that's how you do it. And it would show you all of the charges that have happened using that particular coupon. You know, it's probably, what it probably is in this particular site is a date calculation thing. Like whatever query is being used to run the check to see what things have been used with the coupon. Oh wait, no, it's because this thing isn't here. Oh, there we go. So it's actually easier than, it's because my browser was filling out the service provider by default with some text, which doesn't make any sense. So anyway, yes, it does work. So you just select the coupon, click search, and it will show you all the transactions where that coupon was used. Okay, good. Let's see. Alex is asking, we have website clients that we launch and they've committed to a maintenance pricing plan ahead of time. Is there a way or an FAQ on how to create their profile, apply a membership without charging them, and then send them their login, and when they log in, it asks them to submit billing? We have prices that are not advertised to the public. Otherwise, we would have them just go to the site and sign up. Yes. So what you're going to want to do is create a free membership level. I need to log in again, apparently. So go to product settings, membership levels, create membership level, and this will be your whatever you want to call this. That's how creative I am today. Okay, so that's the name of the membership level, and the type is free, so that they don't have to pay anything to sign up for this membership level. You can choose to send a welcome email when people sign up for this. You may say in this welcome email, hi, first name, thanks for your interest in our offerings. Go to this page to select your plan, right? And then put the link in there where they can go select the plan. So now you have this membership level, and you get the sign up link by going here. And then you can send that to people and they can sign up for it. And then really you just have to send them to a page which would look something like, not something like this, but in concept, it would be something like this, where they would come to a page and you would outline the different plans. Design wise, it could be whatever you want it to be. But as far as the buttons would just be whatever your actual paid products are, that your non-public paid products, which you would get from going to your products page, clicking on purchase link, and then you can grab, if you're putting it in the WordPress content, you would use this HTML here to create your buy now buttons. So yeah, you could definitely do that. Oh, Cindy, I see you were telling me to get rid of the service provider. Yeah, I didn't see that. All right. Could you create a member manually? Follow-up question. Yes, you could create a member manually for sure. Just go to manage members, click create member, select that crazy membership level that I just created, put in their information, click create member. Jesus. Keeps filling things out automatically, messing stuff up. And now they're created here, and now you could go into their account and you could send them, if they want to change their membership to the basic membership, which is your non-public pricing, you could select the product that they need to buy, and then you can either email them a link just right here. You could email it to the customer, or you could enter in the customer's billing information if you're like talking to them on the phone or something like that. So that's another option. All right, last question is from Gabriel. I'd like my customer to be sent back to the protected page. They clicked a purchase link from after purchase. This is their way to do this. I'd like my customer to be sent back to the protected page. They clicked a purchase link from after purchase. Okay, so they were on a protected page and you had a purchase link on it. They click the purchase link, they make a purchase, and you want them to be redirected back to that page. There is a way to do that. So the default mechanism in MemberMouse to determine where somebody gets sent after purchase is called confirmation pages. So the easiest way to do this would be to make that protected content page that you're talking about a confirmation page by going here, selecting confirmation. It's a confirmation page for a paid product. And then you just specify the products that when purchased should redirect to this page. However, this would only work if 100% of the time you want people to be sent to this page after purchasing this product. But my guess is that there are other ways and other paths that people can take to get to purchasing that product and not just coming from this protected page. If the only way that they can access this product and purchase it is from the protected page, and then this is a perfect way to do it. If they can purchase it in a number of different places, then there is no built-in way to do this. You have to build some custom thing where you'd have to store the URL in a cookie or something when they click on that purchase link from the protected page, and then you'd have to link into some hooks in WordPress or MemberMouse to determine where to send them back to after the purchase. Hopefully your scenario is the easier one and you can just implement it with the built-in functionality. Cool. Well, I think there actually are more questions that I got by email. Let me just take a look at that real quick. Okay, so this, I think, okay, so this question is from Bo. He's asking, I'd like to know if there's a way you or your programming wizards can add a print option in the My Account page for a member's virtual ID card. I'd be happy to pay you guys to add this function. By the way, I'm loving MemberMouse. Glad that you're loving MemberMouse. That's great. Cindy, when you say there's an article, are you talking about this particular question, the one about the virtual card, or are you referring to something else? Oh, you're talking about the previous question? Yes. So, yeah, but that's not the scenario that he's talking about, though. He's not talking about redirecting to a page after logging in. He's talking about, anyway, yeah, I don't think that that's the exact scenario, but he can take a look at that article and make the determination. Okay, so with regards to printing virtual cards, yeah, there's definitely a way to do this. MemberMouse isn't going to do it for you. And we're not a services business, so we don't take on kind of development requests and work. We have a list of qualified contractors. People have helped a lot of MemberMouse customers. We have a list of those that you can access. Cindy will post the link. Oh, and there's apparently an article that talks about member ID cards. Send a membership card in a welcome email. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You can take a look at that. I don't think that that's exactly what, so as far as like doing like a design thing, that somebody can actually click from the My Account page and print, you would need to have a developer implement that. It wouldn't be hard at all. It would be pretty straightforward because like in the article that Cindy sent, which basically just talks about, it's a kind of pseudo membership card creating, but the inputting the, what's it called? The dynamic data is going to be the same, whether you're doing it on the My Account page or in the email or the push notification like that example talks about. So that could give you a good starting point. But essentially somebody would just have to design a pop-up, like they click a link on the My Account page, it pops some jQuery UI dialog or something up, and then the person can just print that. It would be pretty straightforward for somebody who knows how to do that. Our team doesn't do stuff like that, but you can take a look at those implementation partners thing. And actually, really, you could just go to Fiverr. You probably have some good luck because this is a pretty straightforward thing for somebody to implement. And our implementation partners usually will want to be working with you on larger projects, not just a small thing like this. Next question. I would like to send out emails with an auto login URL. Is this possible? I mean, that a member receives an email and clicks on a link and goes straight to a page in the members area to allow for one-click upsells without having to go through a login process. This is possible as long as MemberMouse, the system, is the one sending out the email. Because as you can imagine, creating auto login links is a security bypass, essentially. So really, only our system can create those specific links. So as long as you're sending the email out from MemberMouse, you can accomplish this. And the places where you would be sending this out from MemberMouse is as a push notification email. No demo.membermouse.com. So if we go to developer tools, so you can create push notifications that get triggered to get sent out to people based on any number of triggers. These are all the different triggers you have available to listen for, to send out emails. But ultimately, it all comes down to what's shown in the content. And using smart tags, any of our smart tags that generate links, like for example, you'll see in here, there's a core page link, there's a member link, content links. So if we go to our support center, you'll notice that there's an auto login attribute that you could use in these smart tags when you're creating links to go to people's home pages. So that can be used. If that's such a true, then it'll create anyway, it'll do something in the back end such that it'll create a unique string such that when somebody clicks on that link, it will automatically log them in when they get to the site. Now, let me check if this is also available on the content link, because content, is that the name of the? Yeah, so you can also do it on using our content link smart tag. So for your example, if you want to send them to a protected content page that has an upsell on it or something, you could use add the auto login attribute when you're generating that link in the email body, and it would automatically log the customer in when they click it. So the foundational thing of this, though, is it has to be the links have to be generated within the context of MemberMouse itself, meaning MemberMouse has to send out the email using a push notification. You can't just, you couldn't do this in ActiveCampaign or your email service provider or something like that. That would be a huge security hole. Okay, and last question from Tanya. I have a few questions about your product. I'm very interested in using it with my WordPress and Thrive Architect site. My questions are as follows. 1, in the near future, I'd like to create a membership site, but in the meantime, I'm selling an online course on my website. Is it possible for customers to create a login and access the course, and when my membership launches, to open up those areas to them? Yes. So I can make 2 assumptions here. One is your online course is using some plugin that's not MemberMouse, and you're not, in the meantime, you're not using MemberMouse. In that case, as long as whatever plugin you're using to give people access to a course is integrated with the WordPress user system. In other words, WordPress users are created in order for people to log into the site and access the course. Then when you're ready to use MemberMouse, you import those members into MemberMouse, they'll be able to use all their same login credentials to log in. If you're using MemberMouse and offering the courses, and then you want to do a membership, yeah, it's super easy. Whenever you're ready, all you do is create the membership level, create the product for the price of the membership, create the membership level, determine what pages they should get access to when they're on that membership level, and then you would just send all these people who are currently taking courses with you the purchase link, and then those people can choose to accept that offer and sign up, and it would all be very seamless. The second part to your question, if you support online courses, is there an option to upsell them on other courses? For example, when they buy my course, I'd like to sell them on other courses. Can they see those on the platform? Yes, for sure. So if we take a look at, share my screen again. If we take a look at the demo site again, we'll notice if we go to the dashboard of this particular site that we've designed, you'll notice that we offer a number of courses. Okay, so currently we only have access to this course that's associated with a free membership level. And there are all these other courses that we could get access to. So the way that we've designed this is just an example. There are infinite ways that you could choose to lay this out and display this to the customer, because how this works, like the visuals that your customer interactive is based on your theme. MemberMouse is like the engine, and the visual and the interface is the theme, right? The skin of the thing. So we don't have control over that, but we power it. We have tools like smart tags that allow you to dynamically show something or hide something based on certain situations. So in this situation, you can see here, we're offering multiple courses. So I can easily choose to add this course to my plan. I really need to turn off this auto filling thing because it just keeps messing everything up. Anyway, I can't buy it right now because it cleared out all that data, the credit card data and everything, the test credit card, and I don't know it from by heart. But anyway, I could buy that plan. And then that course would automatically be applied to my account. So MemberMouse is designed to do things like this. Actually, let me just log out real quick and show you. So if I make a purchase, free trial, sign up. So, and then I go to the dashboard. I can see that I now have all these courses, but if I want to add this course, I can buy it with one-click technology built into MemberMouse, click confirm. And now if I go back to my dashboard, I see that I have access to everything. So MemberMouse is very well designed and prepared to help you have a catalog of courses and give people access to them when they're ready. And not only that, using our smart tags, you can, for example, this is something that's demonstrated on our, you can use smart tags to dynamically promote your other courses. You can detect that somebody doesn't have it, and based on that, show them marketing messages to get them to sign up for this other course. So for example, here, we're demonstrating this by saying, hey, we noticed you haven't purchased our amazing MemberMouse Memories course, et cetera, et cetera. So you click here to learn more. It takes you to a sales page. And then from here, you can buy it. Now notice, I'm on the special offer page right now. And now notice it says, hi, John, you don't have access to this course. And I'm calling your attention to that because as soon as I buy this, I bought it now, and I go back to the special offer page, you'll notice it now says, hi, John, you already own this course. So this is the same exact page, that the messages are different, and it's now giving me access to the course instead of showing me a buy now link. By the way, on this demo site, there are videos like this embedded here and there, which show you, explain to you this stuff in more detail. But so if you click through the demo site, it actually demonstrates to you and explains to you through the videos how things are functioning. So it's useful to kind of go through that and take a look. But yeah, so this is just an example of how you can use smart tags to promote your other courses, and only do that promotion when you know that somebody doesn't have access to it. And this is done, by the way, without programming. You don't have to be a programmer or anything. Are your support docs entered as blog posts? Are you talking about on the demo site, or are you talking about on our support site? Our support site is not a WordPress site. That's, we use a tool, a whole separate piece of software to help manage our whole support side of the house. If you're talking about the demo site, we actually did create, for the content, for the sample content for this site, we did use references to our support articles, right? So one of the courses on how to create products. So you can click in here and learn about creating products, bundles, and membership levels. So the demo site not only demonstrates MemberMouse, but the content itself is kind of like training content showing you how MemberMouse works and how you can get stuff set up. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Okay. So that is all the questions, I believe, at least as far as what I have access to. I can't see any more questions. So thank you all for joining and asking your questions. Assuming there's nothing else, Assuming there's nothing else, then we'll sign off, and I'll just wish you a good weekend. But I will wait to finish this cup of tea to see if any more questions come in. Frederick, you're welcome. Thanks so much for joining. And I'll see you next time, and good luck with your project. All right, I'm done with my cup of tea, and there's no more questions. Last call. Good. You too, Kimberly. Have a good weekend. So I'll see you all later. And yes, enjoy. Hopefully it's sunny and relaxing wherever you are in your parts of the world. See you, Felipe. Signing off.